The Russians don't have pirates. Pirates? Ooh, I want to be a Russian pirate now. Greetings and welcome to a little forest skirmish in Heroes and Generals. Oh yes, that's right, we're doing a bit of World War II first-person shooteriness. I don't normally do first-person shooters on my channel, but we did CQC, the Elite Dangerous Arena mode thing the other day, and I thought, why not try recording this and see how this goes, because this is the other kind of arena first-person shooter sort of, you know, that style of game, PvP, etc, that I've been playing recently. And Heroes and Generals is actually a free-to-play game, which is awesome, although I'm not going to lie to you, it's a bit on the grindy side. I've sunk in a fair number of hours, and I'm still only level 3. You don't even get access to the proper game until you're level 5. That is like the ongoing war that the generals create and a bunch of other skirmish maps and things like that, which seems a bit crazy to gate a huge portion of your game behind like a big grind that a lot of people are probably going to get tired of and not bother with, but what can I say? I mean, it's their game, it's free to play. To a certain extent, you have to be prepared to deal with some of this kind of nonsense in free to play games, and so far I've found it to be a lot of fun. This is like a capture the control points. This is the only types of battle. They're basically 3 maps. Each with 3 control points, A, B, and C, that you have to capture and hold. This is my guy. He is a Russian. I have the basic starting gun. I do have, I think, an iron sight on it. Is that an iron sight? I think that's an iron sight. I'm pretty sure I bought the iron sight. I may have forgot to equip it. I'll have to double check that. But he does have a couple of other little things. I think I've got like sniper ammo in it, which is just generally better, and some other bits and pieces like a heavy barrel. Ooh, look, the farmhouse or whatever point B is. There is a lot of fighting going on at the moment. I unlocked some stick grenades, so I've got 2 types of grenade. Look, I've got this grenade and this grenade, that grenade and that grenade. Yes, 2 types of grenade because 1 is never enough. Is there anyone in here? Well, probably, but we've got 6 of our guys at this control point, and there are 2 enemies which are going to prevent us or going to kind of contest it. But where they are, frankly, is anybody's guess. They're over there. Look, got him, got him and killed him, and then naded his corpse just for you know, giggles and such. Extra giggles. Oh, how did I survive that? Frankly, I've got no idea, but I did, so that's all that matters. Some sort of heavy firepower going on around here. Somebody brought up like a tank. Oh, they brought up a truck. Ah, got shut down. But nonetheless, we actually captured the point. Then they're going to start capping it back. We've got a lot of guys there, so we've got a good chance of recapping that right now. So I do enjoy a bit of sort of first-person shooteriness, although I'm not as quick as I used to be. The nice thing about this is because most of the guns are relatively sort of slow-firing. There are like faster guns, but they don't tend to be. As prominent. There's somebody in this. Look, he's going to drive us. There's lots of different vehicles. I believe there's actually like fighter planes and stuff in the full game as well, so kind of battlefield style. I say the full game, you know, in the open war, kind of battlefield style. You'll have tanks and planes and infantry all sort of operating on the same thing. I think the shtick, I think their kind of like USP is that generals will set up battles and sort of direct things. So generals basically are playing kind of like an RTS and directing the troops where to go, which sounds really cool. I really like that in Battlefield 2. Battlefield 2 is one of the last sort of things like that I've played a lot of. Taken out from behind. I thought I was going to get that guy then, but no, I failed. Back in, straight back in. So yeah, it's quick to redeploy. It's kind of fast, intense rounds, a bit like CQC, a bit like Elite Dangerous. They scratch similar itches, to be fair. Obviously, this you're not actually, you know, flying about. Although possibly when the planes come along, that could be a. Yeah, you just ran me down. That's not cool, dude. That's not cool. I don't care if you were beeping your horn. You should have avoided me. I was on foot. Pedestrians have right of way. Didn't you know, even in war, pedestrians have right of way? That's what I'm going to say anyway. I'm going to stick to it as well. I'm sticking to my guns. This gun. This gun right here. The gun that's in my hands. Looks like we're capping their point C. Each of us has got like a point near us, and then there's a point in the middle. And the battles tend to revolve around the middle one, because the points near you are relatively much easier to retake if somebody... somebody gets you. There we go. He was obviously coming up to try and flank around and capture our point. It can be a good way to kind of throw the forces into disarray, it has to be said, but it can also be a bit of a distraction, you know, like trying to cap their points too much. Got him. I got your number, mate. I got your number, and the number is 2. Look, there's a guy out there as well. Oh, yes. That's how it's done. Of course, this doesn't really help us very much, just shooting people down in the open field who aren't sort of contesting places at all. I suppose it's stopping them from reaching wherever it is they were going, but it's still not ideal. Oh, look what's going on over here. Gonna get this guy. Gonna get him. Oh no, he's there. Yes, I got him. I think he might have been distracted by someone else firing at him, because he totally had a bead on me. You know, you can all pretend to be Saving Private Ryan or some such, whatever your favourite World War II movie is. I mean, it would all be roleplay, because, of course, Private Ryan is not here. Unless, of course, a character were to take on the name of Ryan and possibly join the Americans. The Russians don't have pirates. Pirates? Ooh, I want to be a Russian pirate now. The Russians don't have privates. They probably have an equivalent rank. Oh, there's a machine gun tank. I mean, machine gun car. Oh dear, I've got all blurry. I've got all blurry. I'm not feeling well at all. I think I might die soon. Good. There's badness going on. This is not good. We've got 3 against 5, and I don't know where any of them are. I think that might be a grenade. Oh, look at that! I got like 2 guys and wounded a 3rd with my beautiful grenade. Ah, he got me. He got me, but I got a grenade badge, so I'm happy. How are we doing on the objectives? We're not doing very well, but we are winning overall at the moment. If we can cap back B or C, we're going to cycle around. Here I am on my bike. I don't know if you noticed, but I'm on a bike. I'm on a bike, and we're out for a lovely ride, mountain biking through the wilderness. I'm going to go on a solo cap mission against their target. I'll probably die, but I might kind of cause a little bit of disarray if we get in there and manage to get it flashing. Should we do that? That's exactly what we're going to do. Is anybody here? Probably not. They've probably all wandered off. I'm going to hide in a tree. I'm going to hide in this tree here, look. There we go. Hide right here. Normally people just kind of run straight in. The sensible thing, of course, to do is to flank around and come in from an unexpected direction. But let's just assume they're going to come straight in. Look. Oh yeah! Naded him. Naded him old school. Ah, yeah, there was someone off to my left. I knew there was, but I kind of focused. I was focused. Oh, now we've lost all 3. Look, that's what happens when you go off mission and you go wandering away into the wilds of some faraway place. I'm going to get back on a bike and I'm going to go for a nice ride. We've retaken A, or in the process of retaking A. I think I'll actually go and help with that, because it looks like there is still a significant fight going on, but we're not going to come in from the obvious direction because we're not suckers. We're going to come in from the side. I think actually the battle is now over, so let's just get in there. get in there and get our XPs. Of course, the problem is because they make this such a grind, you need to get tons and tons of XP to kind of like level up and get in. So you become a real XP whore, and because capping gets you XP, you want to be within that sort of like cap zone when the thing triggers, which isn't necessarily the best thing. Right there, the best thing would be me to check around and make sure that there was no one kind of lurking about, getting ready to throw a grenade in, but there wasn't, as it turned out, so it was all right. My greed and general lack of team playerishness by driving straight in and making sure I was in on the cap did not backfire, and we turned out to be fine. Wounded someone in the car. Yes, and then killed the other guy when he got out. It's really good, I have to say. It's really good. I mean, it's a lot of fun, this game. I've not played a World War II first-person shooter, really, apart from like a couple of single-player ones. I've never played a multiplayer one, and I really enjoy the dynamic. I think maybe it is because I'm old. Oh. What I meant to say is older. A little bit older, a little bit wiser, perhaps a little bit less speedy on the draw, and you know, reacting and stuff. So this is the sort of game where a little bit of sense and a little bit of like tactical thinking can actually make quite a big difference. You know, it's more about being accurate and being clever than being quick a lot of the time. Like, you know, someone can hit you first and you can still win that fight. If you're better about how you deal with that situation. So yeah, no, I like it. It's good. It's really good fun. I've been playing it with a few friends, and I'm going to keep playing it. And I thought I'd make a little video of it to see how it turned out. Maybe I'll not actually use it. Maybe it'll turn out to be a bit rubbish. I don't really like. I mean, I don't normally watch these sorts of videos, like videos of people playing FPSs. He's dead. I got a wound on him. And then somebody gunned him down. We've captured point C. It looks like we're going to win this battle fairly convincingly. Nice. They've put up a good fight. It has to be said. It's been a good battle. But I think we've just had. Oh, God, people kept running in my way. I was trying to get the guy in the door. Oh, I'm just going to run past this guy who's clearly shooting at somebody because I desperately want to get inside the building for reasons unknown. Instead of perhaps, you know, helping me engage that guy, which would have made a bit more sense, wouldn't it? It matters not, though, for we have won 98%, 99%, 100%. The Soviet Union has captured and held the objective. I'm going to give that 5 stars. It was a good battle. It was good, to and fro-y. I enjoyed it. I wish there was more than just 3 places to play on. Look, there we go. Oh, you're not going to see that. Let's just change this. Hold on. To this one. There we go, look. So you can see this is my character here. I am rank 3. I got, for that battle, which you just witnessed, 374 XP. You see the little tiny bit of progress of this massive bar. Even if I had the veteran bonus, look, it only gives me that much more. It's still a massive grind, even if you pay. This is what I don't quite understand. It's like, I don't know, it's like they don't want people to play the proper game. It makes me worry that maybe this is the best bit of the game, and actually that other bit that's to come is not going to be that great. I don't know. I guess we'll see. I'm going to keep sort of playing for now. I'm enjoying it. It's a good game. It's well worth checking out. Heroes and Generals. It's got mixed reviews on on Steam, because recently, apparently, this grind has just gotten massively worse in the last couple of updates or something. Sadly, I wasn't around before that, but yeah, that seems to be the general opinion, that they've slowed everything right down. They've made it much more grindy. I think obviously the intention is to try and get people to pay for things like the XP boost, you know, and other things like pay to unlock weapons and stuff, which I can understand. Free-to-play games have to fund themselves in some way. I tend to think the best way to do it would be to, you know, make a game that people love playing, that they want to keep playing, and that therefore, you know, they're going to buy things like, you know, weapon skins and other non-combat type things and other perks, things like that. By making it a grind, I'm not sure if you're actually doing yourselves any favors. I think people are potentially just going to get tired and wander off. But what do I know? Probably nothing. Fantastic. Right, well, there you go. That was a little bit of Heroes and Generals, a free-to-play, first-person, Second World War, shoot 'em up type thing of some sort. Anyway, it's good fun. If you want to play it, you can find it on Steam. I have been Weird Wizard. Thanks a lot for watching, everybody, and I will see you later. Let's get back to my house, or my mother's house, or my brother's house. Frankly, the legal position of it is unclear at this point in time, but let's grab a taxi. Obviously, we're not actually going to ride in the taxi. We're going to steal the taxi, because that's what you do.